Listen, I am glad you picked up because I need you to grab your brushes. Okay, grab all your makeup, grab your skincare, just all the things that you use to prep your skin. Grab it all because we're gonna do a step-by-step makeup tutorial. So if this is your type of makeup, if this is how you like your makeup to look, sit down. Let's get into it. The very first step in makeup application is skin prep. You need to prep your skin really good before putting that makeup on, because if you don't do that, I'm telling you right now, your makeup is not gonna look good. It's not gonna last throughout the day. So make sure you're prepping your skin really, really, really good. I've already done that this morning, so I will have my skincare routine listed down below if y'all wanna look at it or if you wanna follow it. Now, one thing I have cut out in my makeup routine is a primer. And I say that because I feel like I've gotten my skin prep down pat. Like I know what works, know what doesn't work. And a lot of the times when I don't apply primer, I feel like my makeup still looks just as good as it does with the primer. Now, I know some of you would like to have a primer on before applying your makeup. So the ones that I recommend, I have this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Hydra Prime SPF 50. I recommend this one because this one already has your SPF in it. Like if you forget to put on your SPF after doing your skincare, you already have it in this primer. And the one from Charlotte Tilbury, that one also has SPF in it. And there's also one from e.l.f. Cosmetics that I would recommend, but I'll have them all listed under the video. Now, I already have my SPF on, but for the sake of this video, I'm still gonna go ahead and apply this because I want y'all to see how it looks on the face, how it blends out, and how it does not give a white cast. So we're gonna go in with about this much and put it on. Look how it just melts. It just melts into the skin, girl. No white cast, none whatsoever. If you like doing your brows first, you come to the right channel because that is what we do over here. I have tried doing my brows last, but it just don't look right. Like, I don't know. I just can't get it right. So I always go in with a brow pencil first. I don't use a lot of brow products. I just use a brow pencil and that's it. I just brush the brows up first. Get all the brow hairs in place. If you don't like your brows to look one color all around, or if you don't like it to look too dark right here, just take a lighter brow pencil and then go in with the brow pencil that you've been using. This is Benefit Cosmetics in the shade 4.5. So I lightly, and I do a light hand with this because if you are heavy-handed, it's gonna look really, really dark. But just line your brows and then shade them in. That's all you do. Okay, so this is how my brows look after shading them in. Now I'm going to take the spoolie and just kind of brush that pencil into the brows. And you don't have to be perfect with this, just, you know, get up in there, just like that. Next, if you want, you don't have to do this next step. I personally like to do it because it just, to me, it just makes my brows look better. I take a concealer. This is Rem Beauty in the shade Deep 2. The sticker is kind of messed up on here, but I think it's Deep 2. And just a reminder, everything is in the description of this video. So take a concealer. You can do whatever concealer you want. You honestly don't have to have this same exact concealer. Just take whatever concealer you already have in your collection, and then take a brow pencil. This is the Sephora Pro Brow number 20. It has a spoolie on one side and then a slanted brush on the other end. I take the little slanted brush, dip it into that concealer, and I lightly trace under the brow. That way it's going to clean up whatever mistakes you've made, and it's just going to make the brow look more polished. Now, years ago, I used to take the concealer on top of the brow. I don't do that anymore because I just feel like it's not, it doesn't look as natural. So I just keep the concealer under, and then you're going to want to blend out that concealer. Okay, we're going to let it sit like this. We're going to go back and blend everything out. But this is how it looks so far. All right, so this next step, this is totally optional, okay? Totally optional. But this is what I like to do. I take the Road Glazing Mist and I just spray it all over my face because I personally like a dewy complexion. So I just like my skin to be super duper duper hydrated and dewy and all the things. So I'll take that and then I go in with well, I can go in with the concealer to spot conceal, but I'm not going to do that today. If you want to do that, just take a concealer and just apply wherever you need it, like on some dark, like see how I have little dark spots right here, right here, right here. I could just cover it up with the concealer, but honestly, I'm just going to skip that step today, and I'm just going to go in with the Tower 28 skin tint. This is in the shade 63rd Street. And this already has SPF in it as well. So, like I said earlier, if you forget to put on your sunscreen after you do your skincare, just use some products that already have SPF. Now you can apply this however you want. I just take it and apply it on the face like that. And I don't do much. I just do about that much. And then I'm just going to blend it out. Now, if you are new to my channel, I don't like a lot of product on my face. Like, I don't like a lot of foundation. I don't like a lot of skin tint. I don't like, I am a firm believer of less is more. Now, I used to like do a full coverage, full beads. But now I just feel like less is more and it looks better to me, on me. Now I'm just going to take a brush. This is the Hourglass. Y'all, I love this brush so much. This is the Hourglass. I don't know, it's the new double-sided brush. I got like all the colors except for the navy blue because I think they're just so cute and they're limited edition. And I just like how, you know, I can use them in so many ways. But anyway, I'm going to take this side of the brush and just press the product in. I don't swipe it back and forth. I like to press because you're going to get the best coverage from doing that. Just press it in. I got this skin tint around earlier in the summer, so it does look just a little dark, but we're going to fix that with concealer. And then this is where I would say blend out the rest of that concealer. So once you start blending out your foundation or your skin tint, take the same brush and go on your lid where you applied that concealer under the brows and just blend that out. All right, so another thing that's totally optional, I'm not gonna do it, but you can apply your product on your forehead, like your foundation, your skin tint, BB cream, CC cream, whatever base that you're using or whatever foundation you're using. You can blend it up on your forehead, but I don't do that because I use a bronzer and contour, all of that up there, and I just feel like it's not really necessary to put on more product up there when I'm just gonna be covering it up with bronzer. So you'll see how I do it in a few minutes. Okay, now that that is all blended out, the next step I do is my contour. Now, I used to hate contour. I used to not, I don't know, I felt like I just didn't really know how to use it, I guess. But this product, this is the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour. I love this because it doesn't look too, it almost looks like a bronzer on my face. So if you don't know the difference between a bronzer or a contour, bronzer gives, it gives you warmth, contour sculpts. So I just put a little bit of it on the side of my face, right here on the side of my cheeks, just like that, right here, and then some on my forehead. This is why I said I don't really put skin tint up here because this is gonna pretty much do its job. And then I take some of it on the nose. This is optional, but I like to kind of sculpt my nose a little bit. Just take about that much on the nose. But yeah, I like this product because it kind of looks warm. Like it doesn't look like your typical contour, because you know how a lot of contours gives it that gray undertone, like that grayish, purplish sometimes look. This one just looks, to me, it just looks like a bronzer on my face, and I prefer bronzer over contour. So I'm just going to take this brush. I don't even know where I got this brush from, girl. Oh, Sephora. This was like from 2 years ago. You can use whatever brush you want. I personally prefer a brush that's kind of skinny like this. See how it's, I can't, girl, I am so sorry. I can't really explain it, but this is what the brush looks like. This is the size of the brush. But I like to use something this size to just kind of press in the product. And again, I'm pressing. I'm not swiping back and forth. I'm just pressing. And I like to make a face when I do this. So I do this right here. Because for some reason it helps. It helps me. You don't have to do it, but it definitely helps me. So I make a face like this. And I know this looks like a lot of product, but I promise you once we start blending it out, it's going to look good. See how it just kind of gives that warmth on the, I love it so much. I absolutely love this product. And then I just take it on the forehead. I can't even remember the last time I used a cream bronzer, so I'm not even going to use another bronzer in today's video. We're just going to use this. And this is like, look at that. See how it just kind of gives me that warmth, the shadow on my forehead, kind of like sun-kissed in a way. I love, love, love it. Now you're going to want to take a smaller brush. So if you did apply some of the product on the side of your nose, take a smaller brush. Mine is this size. It's like a little eyeshadow brush from Sonia Kashuk. Wow, I have had this brush for years. Make sure your brushes are clean too. So I'm wiping this brush off because it wasn't clean. But make sure your brushes are clean. Just taking the small brush and doing the same thing, pressing the product, not swiping it back and forth. Just pressing it in to your nose and kind of going right under the brow like that. And then pressing it down. See how you kind of have that shadow? I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Next step is your concealer. This Tower 28, this is one that I've been using for so long. I don't have dry under eyes, but if you have dry under eyes, get this. Get this concealer. It's not going to crease. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, so this is in the shade 16. I like to, look, I am scraping, okay? I need to go ahead and put another one of these in my cart before the sale ends, but I like to take it under my eyes like this, a little on the side of my nose. Pretty much just apply it like that. You don't have to use this much, but you get the picture, hopefully. And then I just do it on the other side too. Just like that. Take some on the chin and then a little bit right here, which is also optional. So wherever the light hits your face, that's where you want to apply your concealer and your highlighter. If you're going to use highlighter, I'm not going to use highlighter, but just wherever the light naturally hits your face, that's where you want to keep it bright, I guess you'd say. Wow, I haven't talked in a tutorial in so long, so I don't even know what I'm on about. The makeup videos that I have on my channel right now, they're basically like just get ready with me. It's like I'm not really telling you how to apply the product, what to use. Like I'm just showing you the products I'm using, and we're just kind of like on FaceTime. They're really chill and laid back. So I hope, I really hope this video is making sense, because I'm like, I'm a little rusty right now. Okay, anyway, take a sponge or a brush or whatever you want to use to blend out your concealer. I like to take a sponge. I go back and forth a lot. Like right now, I'm in this stage where I just want to use my beauty sponge. Next month, I might just want to use my brush. Month after that, I might just want to use a makeup puff, like a silicone makeup puff, like the one from Beauty Blender. They have one. But just take a sponge and just press the concealer in. We're doing a lot of pressing. We're not going to do a lot of swiping back and forth, because as you apply product on your face, you don't want it to move. Like you want it to stay in place. So make sure you're pressing the product in instead of swiping back and forth. I cannot tell y'all how many like tutorials I've seen when the person uses their sponge and just kind of wipe it on their. I'm like, girl, you're wiping the product off. What are you doing? Just press it. All you have to do is press it, and it will do what it needs to do. Okay, I'm putting it on my lid, as you can see. Even though I didn't put any concealer up there, I still use, like, there's product on the sponge. So you just use whatever is on the sponge and just take it on the lid. And make sure you're blending it out really good too. See how it just naturally fades into that contour, or the contour that I applied. There's no harsh line. It just not like blends in naturally. I love, love, love it. I love this concealer, y'all. It is my favorite. You also kind of want to go under your nose, like on the above your lip with the product. Again, you don't have to apply any more concealer. Just take whatever is on the sponge and just kind of distribute it in the areas that you need. So I'm just taking it under my nose, above my lip. Now, I know some people like to put concealer down the center of their nose. I used to do that, but I don't anymore because I feel like whatever is on this sponge, I can still use it on the face, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I just think the more product you put on your face, for one, the harder it is to blend out. And two, it's just gonna look cakey. It's not gonna look natural. So yeah, less is more, okay? Less is more. All right, so the concealer is blended out. Now we need to set everything, and this is very important. Y'all, some people can go without setting powder. I don't know how. Like, I need to know how they're doing it, but I have to set my makeup. I have to. Like, there is no ifs, ands, buts about it. We are setting the makeup. I'm going to use this YSL loose setting powder. I need to restock this stuff because I am running low, and I like to use the same. You don't have to do this. It's a lot of steps in this video that are totally optional, but I like to use the same little sponge that I was using with my concealer to set the concealer. So taking it, dipping it into the powder like that, and then putting it where, and just placing it, setting the concealer. That's all you have to do. Press it in. You can actually apply more than what I'm doing, depending on, I guess depending on your skin type. I have combo oily skin, so I do get really oily around my nose area. Sometimes I like to do one little layer of the powder like this. And then sometimes, depending on the day or, you know, what I'm doing that day, I'll go in with more. Like, I'm going to show you what I do. Like right here, this is all I would put on. If I know I'm going to wear my makeup for like more than 8-9 hours, I'll go in with more powder and I'll just let it sit there like this. So I'll do one little layer and then do another layer and just let it sit, and then kind of dust it away after I'm done. But yeah, just apply that powder wherever you applied that concealer. That's all you have to do. Use a sponge, use a brush, use whatever tool you prefer. Just like that. And I like to take some of it on the lid because I did apply some of that concealer. Well, I did blend out some of that concealer on my eyelid. For the ultimate sculpt, y'all, the sun is going in and out, in and out. So I apologize if the lighting looks a little different. But for an ultimate sculpt, if you want that look, go in with the same powder that you're using to set your concealer and just kind of go right up under that the contour that you applied, like right here. Just kind of take it right up under there, just like that. And this not only cleans up that contour, but it also gives you a more sculpted look. So just take it and press it in. We're doing a lot of pressing in this tutorial. Before I blend that out, let me set the contour because remember we use a liquid. any liquid that you apply on your face, I highly recommend setting it. Okay, set the liquids, set the creams, so that way they will last longer on the face. So I'm gonna use my MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in the shade Dark Deepest. This is a powder that I used to use all over my face, but now I okay, I'm gonna use the Sephora 64 brush. But now I just like to apply it on top of that Rare Beauty liquid contour because for one, it doesn't really change the color of the contour. This powder is really sheer. If you're thinking you're gonna get a lot of coverage from this, you're not unless you build it up. So that's why I like to use this on top of that contour because it's not gonna really give it, what am I trying to say? It's gonna set it, but it's also not gonna change the color, or I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna set it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's gonna set it, and it's not gonna like really mess up the color of the contour or the bronzer. Are you following me, girl? Listen, like I said, I have not done or talked through a makeup tutorial in years, so bear with me. But anyway, I'm just applying it on top of the contour, and it also kind of gives a little warmth in a way. So I don't have to go in with, where I don't have to use a bronzer, just that liquid contour and then top it off with this. And it warms my skin. Like, look at that. Look at that warmth. I absolutely love, love, love it. But yeah, pressing it in, pressing, tapping, tapping, pressing. Wherever you applied your liquid contour, just cover it up or set it with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Sephora Micro Smooth. I used to use that all the time. And I feel like maybe it's just mine, but it doesn't look the same. Like the color is not the same. I use Ebony and now I feel like it's a little gray. Maybe mine is just, oh no, mine is not old because I bought some recently and it just looks gray. Like the color looks gray. I don't know, but that's the one that I used to use to set around my face. All right. Also, before we put this down, I'm going to go in with I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush. This right here is from Persona. This little side right here is what I use for my eyeshadow. And I use it to set the, sorry y'all, let me wipe this off. I use it to set that contour that I applied on the side of my nose. Just like this. With the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. But yeah, I don't know how some people go without applying a set. Like, how do you do it? If you don't set your makeup, let us know. Let us know your secret. Like, what is going on? Like, how are you doing it? I have to set my makeup. Like, I have to. Okay. Look at that. See, everything is coming together. Look. Let's do the eyes. It can kind of go both ways. If you like wearing eyeshadow, this is going to be helpful. If you don't like to wear eyeshadow, this is also going to be helpful. So let's go with the non-eyeshadow wearers. So if you don't want to put anything on your eyes, if you want it to look just as natural as possible, take the same exact powder you use to set. Like I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Take this powder, take a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to actually use the same one that I used. Dip the shadow brush into the product and then just press it all over the lid. This is not going to give you, it's just going to pretty much blur everything on the lid because right now it kind of looks a little creasy, a little like weird because I did apply some concealer and then a little setting powder on top. So if you just want to fade everything, make everything look smooth and even, take the setting powder that you used on your face and just apply it on your lid. And this is only for the ones who don't want to put eyeshadow on. Just do that. Look at that. See how smooth that looks? And then this one over here just kind of looks like it needs something, like it needs something. And make sure you're using a powder that is pretty much the color, like the same color as your skin tone. So that way you don't really see it, but it's there, you know? And that's all you have to do. And then boom, you're done with your eyes. Just put on mascara if you want, or even if you don't want to put on mascara, this is it. This is, look at it. Look how, like, this is all you have to do. Absolutely love it. Okay, for the ones who want to wear eyeshadow, you can do that step, and then you can also top it off with eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the new, well, this is new to me. This is the Sephora Collection single shadows. You can just stack them together. I have several different shades. I have a black one. I have, well, I'm just going to take them apart. Well, let me show you. That's the black. This color right here, which is the color I'm actually about to use. Oop, that one right there. They have so many different colors. You don't have to, like, you know. They have shimmers if you're into shimmers, glitter. I'm not really into that, but they do have those types of finishes if you are interested. So I am going to take this color right here, which is in the shade, hold on, I'm so sorry, 222. I'm taking the same brush. I like to use the same tool, but you don't have to do that. You can use different tools for everything. I just personally like to use the same tool. But I'm going to take that product, the brush, and just pack it into the shadow. And then just pack it all over the lid. I am a one shadow type of girl. Like, I love one color on the lid. That has been my thing for so long. If you don't even have eyeshadow, or if you don't even want to put eyeshadow on, but you still want something on the lid more than the setting powder that you applied on your lid, use your bronzer. Okay, use your bronzer, your powder bronzer if you have a powder bronzer. And that's just as good. So I'm just going to pack this on. This is kind of similar to MAC Cosmetics Swiss Chocolate. But yeah, just pack it on the lid like that, and then kind of take it up further into the crease to soften the crease up and just kind of make it look like that. I'm telling y'all, I am the worst with describing how to apply a product because I'm rusty right now. Like, I have not done a makeup tutorial in so long. Oh, this is my favorite type of look. Like, I love neutral makeup. I love it. I love it. I love it. It goes with everything. It's just a nice everyday look, you know, like, if you want to dress up, you can wear this makeup look. If you want to dress down, you can wear this. I'm glad I actually put that powder on because some of the shadow is falling off. So make sure you have a little powder on first and then apply the eyeshadow, because you could easily just sweep everything away if the eyeshadow is falling off. Or see that? There's a little fallout from that shadow. So that is okay. We're just going to take a brush and just kind of sweep everything away. We're going to take this brush right here and just sweep it. One thing I like to do with the eyes is make them a little more smoky on the outer corner. So right here, I take the Clinique, this is Rum Cola High Impact Shadow Play. So I take the brown side. This has eyeshadow in the top. So you just dip it and the product comes out on the applicator. And I just apply it on the outer corner of my lid. You know how you apply eyeliner? I do it like that, but I don't take it all over the lid. I just keep it on the outside corner, just enough for it to look a little smoky right there in the corner. And this is a really pretty chocolate brown. Okay, y'all, the light is coming in like the sun is about to mess everything up, so I gotta hurry up. So I'm gonna take this Sephora Blur It Loose Setting Powder. This is a pink setting powder, and I like to put this on before applying my blush, and I'll show you why. I'm gonna take some of this and place it right in the inner corner of my under eye like that. I'm not gonna blend it out. I'm just gonna take a little bit, keep it in like that. Now I'm gonna take a blush. So I love, 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 love this Road Toasted Teddy. This is such a beautiful, oh, it's so pretty, girl. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. This one, so creamy. It's just like the perfect color. I'm not going to use that today. I'm actually going to use this new one that I just got from Sephora during the sale, which the sale is still going on. This is in the shade Storm. This is the Glossier Cloud Paint Blush. And I want to show y'all how beautiful this is. I've already used this off camera. I was going to save it and use it with you guys, but I was just too excited. So I'm going to show y'all how it looks. I think I used, was it this part? No, it was this one. I'm going to take this side right here, tap it. Let me show you. It's swatched by Toasted Teddy. Why do I keep want to say Tested Teddy? It's a little more red than Toasted Teddy, but still so beautiful. But I'm going to take the brush, tap it into the product, and then put it on the cheeks, making this weird face. You don't have to make this face. I just do it because I feel like it helps for me. I just place it on the cheeks. This is why I applied a little bit of that powder, because I like to soften up this area. I like to soften and brighten the under eye and kind of go over a little bit of the blush, like right here, so I don't have like a line. Like, I hate when I apply a liquid blush or a cream blush or even a cream product in general and there's like a line. So taking powder or even just a sponge without product and kind of pressing over that area, it just softens and just blends everything together. Like, look at that. Everything is just blended together seamlessly. Now I'm just going to take a regular velour puff. This is from the Sephora collection. And I'm just going to press right here where I applied the contour on my nose, just to soften it up because I don't want it to look too harsh. And this just, like I said, it just kind of softens that area up. See that? It doesn't look as, like, you don't see such a harsh line anymore. All right, we are almost done. Now going back to the eyes, if you want, you can go ahead and use an eye curler to curl your eyes before applying mascara. I like to do it before mascara because I don't like for the mascara to be on the curler. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And you wanna be careful when you do this because you don't wanna pinch your lid. This is also a good time to kind of do some finishing touches on the face because we're pretty much done. My finishing touches would be the brows. See how right here it kind of looks a little sparse. Sometimes I'll go in with a brow pencil and kind of shade that area in and then kind of use the spoolie to blend it out. And I do that before applying my setting spray. Okay, that should be good. Whew. All right. Lashes are curled. Now you're going to take your mascara. This one from Too Faced is my personal favorite. This one is Ribbon, oh, my eyes are watering. Ribbon Wrapped Lash. This is a tubing mascara, which means if you get it wet, it's easy to, well, once you start washing your face, it just rolls off your lashes. Like, you don't need a makeup remover to remove it because it just literally rolls off your lashes with warm water. A lot of people prefer waterproof mascara. I personally do not, but if you have really watery eyes, I would say use a waterproof mascara. But let me apply my mascara and then I will come back because I need to let my camera cool off. All right, so the mascara is on. Let me show you what I do, what I've been doing after applying whatever blush that I apply. I go in with the Laura Mercier bronze color infusion. This shade right here, it kind of gives a nice little rose gold sheen on top of the blush. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put just a little bit right here on the top of my cheekbones. And this just gives a nice little sheen. See that? On top of the blush. Make sure you're spraying your face after you do your makeup because this is gonna make the makeup last longer. So I'm gonna take the Dibs Love Beam setting spray, give it a good shake, and this is gonna give you a dewy complexion. I'm just gonna spray it all over my face. And I like to take a fan. And then the last spray I use is my Holy Grail. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. It's a L'Oreal Infallible spray. This will lock everything in. I'm telling you, it will lock it all in. And it also helps to make your makeup transfer proof. So we're just going to take this and spray it all throughout. And they did change, they did change the, I don't want to say they changed the formula. I don't know, but it doesn't smell as strong as it did. Like right now it smells like, it actually smells good to me. It kind of smells like strawberries to me, but if you know, you know. That spray used to be real strong. Like, girl, you couldn't even breathe it in. Obviously, I have not done my lips yet. And I don't really have lip products in front of me. The only thing I have right now is the Morphe lip pencil. This is in the shade Signature. Dang, I thought I had some lip products in here. Let me put this on first. I'm going to line my lips. And I know I already have the Ole Henriksen lip balm on right now. So I feel like that's good enough, but I'm gonna at least line my lips with this, and then I'll try to find a lip product because I definitely want to put something else on my lips. This is a really soft brown. Let me show you. That's what it looks like swatched. It's not too dark. Kind of like the one from MAC, not Chestnut, but the other one that everybody used to use, or everybody still uses, but I don't really hear much about it anymore. But yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. And Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown. So it's very close to that one too. Let me find a lip product. I'll be back. Okay, Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut. If you can get your hands on this color, it is my favorite color. One of their best lip glosses. Absolutely love it. So I think, well, I know this is going to look good with this lip liner because I've worn it a few times with the liner. It's so good. I love. But that is today's makeup tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. I really do. Like, I really hope this video was helpful. And this is what I mean by less is more. Like, see how it all just came together without having to put on so much foundation, so much skin tint. It just all looks so good after you do everything. Okay, you don't have to put on a ton of foundation. You can just put a few drops on, and then the rest will cover whatever you need to cover up, like your concealers, your powders. All of that will be covered up depending on how much you want to put on. But you honestly don't need to put on so much foundation and so much skin tint or so much BB cream, CC cream, whatever liquid product that you're using as your foundation. I feel like you don't have to use so much of that product to get this look. Oh my gosh, my hair is doing whatever it wants to do, but I really hope this video helped you guys. Let me know if it did. Leave me some comments, like the video. Hopefully you know, this reaches someone who is in need of a, I don't know, makeup tutorial. And I know a lot of people have been wanting to see makeup tutorials a lot right now. And a lot of my old videos have been resurfacing, a lot of my makeup tutorial videos. So I'm like, let me get on here and do a makeup tutorial for you guys. An updated makeup tutorial. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do something with this hair. I don't like how the top is doing something that I don't like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then film another video. But thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.